Now, this member, for me, represents what grassroots democracy is all about. And that is someone who is up and down England and Wales to every corner you can possibly imagine. They're there at our by-elections. They're there at our local party meetings. Conference, give a huge round of applause to our deputy leader, Amelia Womack.
Months ago, Greens in Bristol made history by declaring the first climate emergency in the UK.
I hate the term voter apathy, like as a generation young people aren't interested in politics, when actually it's the duty. I see young people at the front of demonstrations and petitioning and being part of activism, and that is a form of politics. Voting is just one part of politics, and it's down to us, it's down to politics and political parties to inspire you and give you something to vote for.
Okay, I now want...
I feel so proud that I've fought to make misogyny a hate crime, to ensure that we're tackling the root causes of the inequalities that women face.
We shouldn't be tolerant of lies. We shouldn't be tolerant of mistruths. We shouldn't be tolerant of misleading. And I think that it does show that our democracy is crumbling. I would obviously say we need a proportional system to ensure that we get better scrutiny. But right now, we need to be genuinely holding those people who give politics a bad name to account in this country. And it's Boris Johnson that is at the forefront of that. And I just want to be clear, he is just one bad apple in a cart of bad apples.
We need a Green New Deal to create hundreds and thousands of jobs in a transformed zero-carbon economy. We can tackle the climate crisis. We can tackle the injustice and inequality that is tearing apart the very fabric of our communities. We can build a better Britain.
The environmental option to be the easiest option, the cheapest option. It's going to take government policy to make it the easiest option. Let's not forget that the climate emergency is at people's doors. We've seen flooding in Yorkshire. We see fires in California, one of the richest places in the world. They're unable to deal with the real effects of the climate emergency, and we know that if we invest now, it will cost less to tackle it than if we leave it.
It isn't just an energy crisis, it is a fossil fuel crisis. And we need to be looking at the fact that we are dependent on volatile markets that suffer as a result of geopolitics in a cyclical way, and learn the lessons from the past. That means genuine investment into renewables and rapid development into insulating our homes. We hear a lot about supply and demand, and actually we do need to be reducing the demands for energy by ensuring that people have warm homes and cut their energy price, and that people do have the finances to be able to pay for that increase in energy by not scrapping the £20 uplift in universal credit, which shows the short-sightedness of government policy, not just for the environment, but for people and communities.
It's almost underway.
Well, Andrew, do you know what the first rule of Fight Club is?
Of what?
Fight Club.
No, I've never been a member.
You never talk about Fight Club.
I don't believe that.
I think he founded it.
Okay, that got the biggest laugh.
We need to hear the answer.
You never talk about Fight
You
Club.
want to tax, but she only wants to tax meat eaters, right? And my point to you is...
I feel like Piers has just got his knickers on it in a twist over a small sausage.
Well,
and
it may be small to you, but
yeah.
actually...
She did have the best line, though, didn't she? You've got your knickers in a twist over a small sausage.
I don't wear knickers.
The Prime Minister said she wanted to provide world-class...
Greens, we are changing the world, and we are just getting started.